My name's Jordan Duras. I am a senior internet marketing consultant and performance support operations lead at WebFX. So I help to manage clients day to day, but then also help on the results enablement team, run campaign reviews, and support clients and their results across the client base. There are a couple things that really stood out to me that have just kind of evolved throughout 2023, and I really see that leading into 2024. So, the first thing would just be the fall of definition intent content for smaller clients. So, a lot of the what is, what are definition or implied definition content is being owned by the larger entities with much higher, stronger sites. So the result of this is decreasing results for our clients for those types of content. It kind of shifts over. So then the focus for us then moving into 2024 is going to be focusing more on that middle of the funnel content, more comparison pieces, guides, where we can kind of show our expertise within our particular niche and drive more qualified traffic as a result. So that's like the first big trend. And then the other one is to not get too distracted by the shiny things. There are several tried and true strategies within search engine optimization that continue to work. So for example, home improvement, location page, geo-targeting continues to be a very strong strategy within that industry. And then also in manufacturing, for example, industry content continues to drive a lot of qualified users to the site at more of like a point of conversion page level. So it's both driving more qualified users to the site that are more likely to convert and actually become business for you, but then also it's a great way to kind of build the foundation from the site and kind of spread out from there. So I see that continuing to be something that's important in 2024 as it has been in the past. The first one would be a continued increase in zero-click results. So we saw Google launch its, AI, SGE, but that trend where Google's looking to experiment with more features, have more information in the search results is going to result in less traffic coming into our sites as users want that information just readily available right there in the search results. So to continue to prepare for that, we need to make sure that we are the source of that information which is going to allow us to gain visibility at the top of the search results, even though Google is continuing to cannibalize a bit of that information. So important things for us to really work on are going to be structured data markup so that Google understands the information on our site and then can use that for those results, but then also featured snippet optimization, which has been at the forefront of our industry over the past several years, shooting for that position zero at the top of the results. So a lot of that is pulling into that SGE, but as that continues to evolve, and if Google continues to roll with that, then those two items are going to be really important to retain that visibility even with the changing results. Beyond just the SGE beta was just like the changing organic result beyond just the AI content. If you look at how Google has changed the search results, it much more reflects an Amazon page or a product category page on an e-commerce site compared to what we had previously seen. So my example was around just the term flooring, very general top of funnel term. But if you look at the result, you see filters off to the side. You see nothing but ads at the top with maybe one organic search showing and then a knowledge panel off to the right. So overall, I would say 90% of the search result is either paid advertising or filtering options for that user that really takes away from the organic clicks. And it's kind of driving down that visibility for clients. So it's something that it's going to be a challenge for this upcoming year. So diversifying your marketing mix is going to be really important, but then also trying to find those other specific niches, long tail keywords that we talked about to be able to drive that traffic to the site. We can't really rely on some of that really, really narrow niche traffic like we used to. Something that's been consistent over the past few years is that connection between the search intent of the query being searched by the user, but then also the page content. So that intent and content connection continues to be very strong and important. So we need to continue to lean into content refreshes as we rework pieces so that they match and align with Google's expectations for content. And I do see us needing to increase the time in which we are refreshing. Previously, I'd always recommended at least 2 years, but now we're looking at least 12 to 18 months just with how rapid the expectations for content continues to change. Also, the optimization of point of conversion pages, really focusing in on those service pages for lead gen clients or product and category pages for e-commerce clients. Starting there and kind of working your way out is going to be the best way to grab as much qualified traffic as possible. And then finally, as we get beyond those point of conversion pages, we want to look for low competition resource articles. And right in that middle of the funnel. So look for anything within a niche that's a little bit more specified, longer tail, that doesn't have as much competition, less of the what is that, and more of a longer tail explanation, how-to article, comparative article guide, like I said, is going to allow us to, again, continue to expand that reach, but then strengthen the theme for that particular topic on the site and enable other on-page best practices such as content clustering, internal linking, and other things that are going to really drive results forward.